Hello, everybody. How y'all doing today? How you doing, Jess?
Wonderful.
Hey, Herb and Tammy. Tammy. Chris K. And Evie. How's it going? And Connie. How's it going, everybody?
I'm doing great. How's everyone?
Good, good, good. How was your show? Was it premiere?
Yeah, it was a premiere. I didn't have a lot of people show up tonight. I think it's because it's the holiday. I don't know.
Oh,
But that's
maybe that's
okay.
why there's only seven. Maybe that's why there's only 7 people here. Hey, Amanda.
Yeah.
Hey, Amanda.
Hey,
And
Tammy.
Tammy and Avie. Good to see you. There's Herbalicious and Miss Crochet. Hello, hello, hello.
I forgot. I almost forgot. I almost forgot what Tammy's nickname was. Because I had English muffins this morning.
I'll be right.
Hello, everybody in the chat. Have you heard from Annie today?
Didn't she mention something this morning? I thought she mentioned something this morning.
She did, and she doesn't miss my premieres or lives, and she hasn't been online in over an hour. That was kind of weird. So maybe something came up, or she had to be able to work or something.
I mean, that's the thing I can think of.
Usually, Anthony is like all over her. He telling her to turn on the TV so he can watch my premieres.
Well, Tammy, it's crumpets. Come on, you should know that. Like I said, I had English muffin this morning. I had Eggs Benedict this morning.
Hey, Chris K.
I'm not even ready for the show.
I'm sitting here crocheting the baby blanket.
All my crochet is gone. All my diamond paintings are gone.
What do you mean gone?
Well, I was doing woodworking all weekend.
Oh, that's what you mean. You just moved them.
Yeah, I moved them. I got to find them.
Oh, okay.
I got sawdust over my shop now, and I got to dig out all my yarn.
So the baby blankets, I don't know, half done maybe?
They were half done Friday.
No, I think it's more than half done. Here, let me show you. Well, I don't know. I wasn't sure how far I wanted to go on it. See, it's like...
That looks like it's done.
Yeah.
Well, you got to make even rows. You need even rows, though.
Well, I got one more blue here, and then I was going to do a white one, or 8 white, and then I was going to do the same amount of this one down here. And
I think I would just make the blues. I think I'll make the blues the same, and then just add that colored piece on it. That'd be like more than wide enough to be at least probably 3 feet wide, almost 4 feet.
Well, it's wide enough. It just needs to get longer now. I like big.
But it's a baby blanket. It's pretty much long enough right now.
Well, this is the length this way.
Wow. Okay.
This is the width.
See, that's what I was thinking. A baby blanket. So technically, it's a baby blanket. It would be the other way, right?
Yeah.
For a baby, not a toddler.
Well, I could just finish this one last row of blue and then do this.
Yeah.
But I make every time I make a baby blanket, the child can use it all the way into up to 5 or more.
Well, yeah. It still looks like pretty huge.
Yeah, even the receiving blankets that I make, They're usually 45 inches by 45 inches. And
wow, that's huge.
it is, because then they can continue using it.
It are most receiving blankets are like 3 by 3.
Yeah,
I'm trying
but
to
I
remember
don't.
back.
They're too little. You can only use them when they're really young, and then you can't use them anymore. But the bigger ones,
That's why they're called receiving blankets.
well, mine are big receiving blankets. My
Hey, Chase.
though all the ones that I made, there are still some of my grandkids that are using them. Zaylee, who is 16, still has one of the receiving blankets on her bed that she uses to cuddle with. So they love them. So I got to make some more. I found the material. I just got to purchase it. I normally get all my stuff usually at Joann's, but now I have to order them off of Amazon.
Where are you going to go now? Where are you going to go now? You got Hobby Lobby around you? Yeah, of course you do.
They didn't have any. I was there yesterday of the style. They are doing under the sea, like sea turtles, sharks, fish, jellyfish, all that. I could not find any at Hobby Lobby in the flank.
Oh, you should do it. Slug amigurumi.
Yeah, I could do that, but this is receiving blankets. But yeah, I'm going to do some. I'm doing the land shark for his mother for her birthday in October. But I was thinking about doing some jellyfish, the ones with little tentacles. And yeah, I'm going to do a bunch of stuff for the baby. I went kind of crazy when my daughter was pregnant with Kendrick, because he was my first grandson. And he said to me, he goes, Nana, are you going to be like you were with me, with my baby? I said, mm-hmm. First great grandchild? Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Larry.
Definitely. This is the second blanket. Actually, I have another blanket that I worked on and made a couple of years ago. And I told Ron that it would go to our first great grandson. And it's green and white, and it's a different type of yarn. It's a baby yarn, but different. It's really pretty. So he's getting that one. It's a little bit smaller than this one.
What's a different type of yarn?
It is.
See, I've seen baby yarn, I've seen blanket yarn, I've seen baby blanket yarn, I've seen softy yarn.
So this is this. It's the
baby Burnett.
It's the baby Burnett. The other one. Let me go get the other blanket. I'm gonna turn off my camera and I'll be right back. I'll show it to you.
No, you gotta turn up the radio. Turn up the radio.
I'll be right back.
Boo. Jess is here. And then she's dealing with her background right now. You saw what, Chris? What'd you see? What'd you see? I gotta find my yarn now. I know it's behind here somewhere. Let's move it out of the way though. I gotta find it. Hey Mary, how's it going? I had a late night last night. I was up woodworking. I was in my shop. Nobody said they wanted to hang out though. I went back to her. I was hanging out with Herb yesterday afternoon, and I went back to see him last night, and I kept going in and going in and going in, and he wasn't there. I don't know what happened to him. I'm working on a wedding sign. That they're being married on Saturday. They're getting married on Saturday. I can show you a picture. I just took a picture of it to show my client. I think it's pretty much cut. I just gotta glue down the backer for the background and then build a frame for it, then color everything. Let me just grab my yarn here. Hey JJ, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, here's what I've been working on. I know I did a reel and you guys have seen all that, but that's what it looks like now. So the reason for Germany and Canada is because I think the wife is relocated. The female fiance is moving from Germany to Canada, and that's what they were looking for. So now do Germany and the German colors. I'm gonna do the Canada in like the Canadian flag like that. Dawson will be in black lettering. Their names, Jarvie and Neil, will be in white. The established and the date is in cedar, and I might torch the background on that just to make it stand out a bit more. It looks better. The pictures don't do it justice, though. Pictures never do them justice, but. Thanks, everybody. Hey, Herb. Yeah, Herb, what happened to you last night? I kept going back in there. Oh, so I found out if you go into somebody else's StreamYard and you're there waiting in the background for like 10 minutes, it'll kick you back to your own StreamYard. That's what I found out last night. So I'm working on that one, and then tomorrow I'm going to try and, well, tonight and tomorrow I'm going to try and get this one done. I got to work on, she wants an, for signing your name on and dropping it in, but she wants a Brahma bowl, and it's going to be like 3 feet long. So I got to make it 3 feet long. I think it's 22 inches tall, and I'm making the 1 inch plywood. And it's going to be 4 layers thick to make it deep enough. Because she said she has 200 people showing up, and she's using like wooden cut vaccination ear tags for the signature tags.
Okay. So this is that as well, and it's baby coordinates.
Baby coordinates. Okay.
And it looks like this.
Oh, it's fuzzy yarn.
Well, it's kind of bumpy. And this is
that's
how
the yarn. That's the yarn that Joe hated. Joe hated that yarn.
I know. This is how it worked up. I just did green and white. Of course, this is folded. I just have to.
Oh, it just looks normal. It looks normal though. It doesn't look like it's got little bumpies all through it.
Right. And I just have to finish off hiding the ends, and then I'm going to put a border around it, and it's finished. It'll be finished. So yeah, that's just green and white. And I'm going to put the border in the white because I don't have any more of the green. I have a lot of white, and I've got pink and yellow, but no more green in this.
What?
Yeah, I used it all. So, yep. And that one will be done. They'll both be done in a day or two. And then I'm going to start on. Have you ever seen? By the way, hi everybody in the chat. Have you ever seen infant pictures that they take? Professional infant pictures, like when they're before they're 10 days old.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some.
When they're all swallowed. When they're all swallowed up and stuff.
Yeah, and
are you talking like Ann Getty's type pictures?
Yeah, that kind. I'm gonna ask them if they're gonna be doing that, which I'm sure they will. I'm gonna make some little outfits, little diaper covers and little outfits, crocheted for that.
I know our first grandson, we knew a crocheter, and we had to make a fox hat and a fox diaper cover with the tail coming off of it and the fox gloves.
That sounds cute.
We got a picture of him, and he's on his back. He's kicking his hands and feet, right? He's got booties and gloves on with like fox paw prints on him, and the hat on, and the diaper cover. Oh my god, it's gonna embarrass him now, but he's so damn cute.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
But that's okay. My granddaughter, Zaylee, the 16-year-old. She was the first one that we ever did infant pictures. Before that, not a lot of people were doing them. I mean, not like they did, then. And oh my gosh, first of all, she had a head full of hair, a complete full head of hair. And my mom, when she went into the room to see her, she thought my daughter was holding a stuffed animal, because she could only see the top of her head. And she's like, well, that's a stuffed animal. And she's like, no, that's my baby. That's not a stuffed animal. Okay, why am I not? This is weird.
So since you didn't get a scroll saw and you got a scooter instead, what are you going to be doing now? So you're going to turn one of your crafters into your scroll saw room.
Well, I'm actually starting cake decorating this week. Again, I used to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be doing that.
But
okay, I'm trying to find. Hi, JJ. Trying to find something, and I'm not finding. I got a new phone yesterday, and it's not completely all set up perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Okay, why? Did you see that? Oh gosh, what's his name? I forgot it. He turned 99 yesterday, or 100.
Ew.
Dick Van Dyke.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did not see that.
Yeah.
Connie, is there anything you can't do? You're one busy woman.
Oh, oh, things I can't do. Well, I can come up with stuff I can't do, but I do a lot. I do tons of stuff. That's right. She's not on there anymore. That's why I can't find her.
Tracy's asking, what was the blanket made that you were working on?
The one I showed first. This one that's they're both baby blankets, but this one is a let's see where it's the down here it's the green, white, and blue, and then I put white and blue stripes, and then I'll do the other one back at the other end. They're both out of Burnett. This one out is the Burnett Baby, and the other one was the Burnett Baby Coordinates. So they're both Burnett. Thank you. Hey, Jeff.
Jeff, what have you been up to, buddy? I'm slacking on my YouTube watching. I know I gotta get caught up. I gotta get back into a schedule again where that's all I was doing. Cause I remember there was a time that's all I did was just watch everybody's on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's Miss Annie.
It's
Hey,
Annie.
Annie.
Hey, everybody.
How are you? Missed you at my premiere.
I'm sorry, I was on the road.
I figured you were.
Cool, Mary. Tell me what time. I forgot what I was saying. It's been a long weekend. I had to take the baby home because she ended up not spending the night last night. So I took her home and I went and picked her up this morning, and we had us a long discussion
Ah,
Oh, what she do
about
now?
the importance versus electronics. So there's going to be some big changes.
right.
I told him, and nobody would listen. Why does anybody listen to me?
Don't know.
I had the same problem.
Childhood and took care of a lot of other kids and helped parents raise them, but nobody ever listens to me.
Yeah.
That thing has become, her iPad has become an umbilical cord,
Yeah, that has to be severed.
and it's got to go.
It's the generation though.
I know.
They don't understand how to.
You know,
They don't understand how to put it down though.
right? No pencils. They don't need markers. They don't need crayons. All they need is an iPad.
Well,
And
think
I'm
about
like, what about handwriting? Oh, She'll learn that eventually. First, she has to learn keyboarding. I said she already had an iPad. She knows how. Do you know what she told me why she don't want to go to school? They won't let her do math and science.
Yeah. My grandson, Hudson, started learning how to write cursive in kindergarten. He doesn't do any kind of electronics at all during the week. He has to go from Sunday evening to Friday afternoon. He can. So from Friday afternoon on the weekend, he can do electronics. But if he does any electronics at all, it all has to be educational stuff that his mom picks, not him. And he is thriving because he's not glued to electronics.
See, so I know that my grandson and my granddaughter in Ontario, they're iPads, but they come in this like kids holder thing, right? And the thing is that they're limited to, I think it's an hour a day, and there's an actual timer on it, but it has to be locked first. But they can turn it off when they want, but they know that they only have an hour to play on it, right? An hour or 2 hours, like on the weekends. So that they know there's a timer on it, and there's a timer in the top corner that tells them how much time they have. But they can turn it off when they want, but when the time is up, it shuts down. So
well, no, she sets a timer on hers, and she abides by it, and she's self-regulating with that. The problem laid in this. I do not have a charging cord for any Apple products. All of my products, all of my cords are for Android. So they won't fit her iPad, right?
Right.
And I asked her, I said, why do you not want to spend the night with me? I miss Daddy. I miss Daddy a lot. Well, I called Daddy about a half an hour after I dropped her off. And I said, hey, where is she? And he said, in her bedroom, ignoring me. And I said, oh, no, take the phone in there. So we got on us a video chat, and I said, okay, now tell me, why again did you want to go home? She said, because I miss Daddy. I said, then why are you in your room ignoring him? I said, no. I said, let's get to the root of the problem. Why do you not want to spend the night? She goes, well, I can't have my music at night because my iPad will go dead, and you don't have a charging cord. I said, so the iPad is more important than me. I said, electronics is more important than your family. And
no.
Said, Daddy, and Daddy's like, no. He said, she asked you a question. She said, if you're up for this discussion, and you want to be treated like this, he said, you have to talk. He said, you have to use your words. And she said, it's not that it's more important, but I get afraid without it. Well, guess what she did last night when I took her home? 5 times I said, put your iPad in your backpack so you won't forget it. When I got home, her iPad was sitting on my table. So she had to go to bed without her iPad. Andrew said she had a rip-roaring, screaming fit. He said, Mom, he said, I'm not proud of myself. I said, what'd you do? He said, I spanked her. He said, I spanked her. I sat her down and I said, look, no, there's no reason you can't go to sleep without that. We have a stereo. We have vinyl. We've got all kinds of music available if you want it. You don't need that iPad. And when I picked her up this morning, I said, how'd you sleep last night? She goes, I went to sleep okay. Daddy turned on the vinyl. She said, we listened to some old records. I said, did you wake up in the middle of the night scared to death? She said, no. I said, so what's going to happen 2 weeks from now? She goes, I'm going to spend the night and I will be okay without my iPad. And I said, exactly.
Right.
Like, and Andrew, I was like, Bill's like, he said, don't you all think you were a little harsh? I said, not when it comes to this. She's got to know that her family is more important than anything else that you can buy. I do not want her living her life thinking that electronics is more important than people. Right. That is the way this generation's going, and I think it's wrong. And I think it's bad. I'll message you with it, Mary, on Facebook. And it sounds mean, but I just think it was a really important lesson for her to learn.
I agree. my kids, I mean, my grandkids. In fact, Hudson was, when he was getting ready to start that school, he really didn't want to go to that school. He's like, I don't want to wear a uniform. I don't want to be told I can't do this and this and this. And Ashley looked at him and she said, you are going to the school. You are going to wear a uniform, and you are going to be regulated on your, electronics. And he is so happy that he's there, and he doesn't care. And he loves his uniform that he wears.
Well, I just
Thinks he's cool.
we're not going to live like that.
Right. Trying to find a picture.
Yes, that's right. Oh my God, you all!
What?
I forgot my freaking address. I'm trying to send her my address and I couldn't think of it.
Hey, I've done that before.
Oh, my Lord. Anyway, it was a long, stressful, emotional weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Saturday, we watched Ferngully and the Rescuers Down Under, and we collared, and we played Legos, and we played out on the porch. She's like, there's nothing to do on the porch. And I took her in her playroom and I said, you see all those toys? She said, yeah. I said, they can be moved from one place to another.
Mm-hmm.
I said, so pick them up and take them on the porch. And she went out there, she goes, this is pretty fun. And I was like, yeah, I used to love to sit on the porch and play when I was a kid. Mostly because I wasn't allowed to play anywhere else, but because everywhere else had grass.
Yeah.
Played on the steps a lot too. But yeah, Bill was a little miffed at all of us because we made his baby cry. And I said, I would rather have her cry and learn a lesson than cry because she pushed somebody away and she's lost them. I said, because that's what's going to happen. I said, kids have stopped learning. They don't even know how to have conversations anymore.
No, they have conversations through text messages.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll be sitting right next to each other.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get off my high horse now, y'all. I mean, I love electronics and I use electronics every day, but I do not allow them to take over my life.
Right.
And because she's like, well, what would you do if the internet was down? I said, read a book, color a picture, take a walk, go sit in the sunshine, talk to a tree, go play in the tree house. I said, there is tons of things to do if there's no internet access. And I told Bill, I said, maybe if it wasn't for Anthony, when she come over, I'll just turn off the router. Like, sorry about your life. We ain't got it.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Just turn the router off.
The rule is when she comes, when we have her during the day, there is no iPad. She's not allowed to have it because we only get to see her one day a week. And I really don't want to be staring at the back of her head the whole time.
Right.
And I told Andrew, I was like, I got a Spotify subscription. I can play her music on my phone. If she wants music when she goes to sleep, we can use that. I have YouTube music on the phone, or on the TV. She doesn't need to bring the iPad with her.
Right. I'm trying to find this picture.
Our school is moving that way, Mandy, but it hasn't got quite to that point. The kids are pretty much respecting if they want to be able to have their phones with them during the school day, that if they pull them out in class, they lost them. But the thing is you got kindergartners going to school. Lorelai told me 5 of her classmates have cell phones.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 5 years old is too young to have a cell phone. I mean, I know they have those ones where they can only call 911 or their parents in case of an emergency.
Right.
But she said these were like the newest iPhones.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. And we got to see the fireworks this evening.
Cool.
And she ate corned beef or had a bite of corned beef hash. She looked, she goes, I'm just telling you something. I said, what? She said, grown-ups like gross food. I was like, there's nothing gross about that.
Oh, wow.
Well, I mean, I figured that because when Andrew started school in kindergarten, they started them on computers, on desktops. But they went away from that. And now they issue each kid a tablet. And they have to take care of it. And if it gets broke, the parents have to replace it. I took her tablet out of its protective cover. It is gross.
Oh, I bet it is.
Sticky and it's dirty. And I was like, you all realize you're complaining all the time how sick she gets? Right here. Right here. I said, this thing is full of germs and grossness. I said, clean it. He goes, well, you could have cleaned. I said, no. I said, it's not my job.
Right.
I was like, y'all need to make sure she keeps that clean. That's her job. That belongs to her. If you want her to respect stuff, you got to teach her to take care of it. Very ticked off at me. Because when she was here 2 weeks ago, she left her paint in her brushes that we didn't find until Friday. She did not wipe her table down. She did not put up her supplies. And we had a puddle of paint dried in my living room floor under her table that we didn't see. I was like, you can't respect them. You can't take care of them. So you can't have them.
Right.
And she said, ever again? I said, we will revisit it. I said, but you've got to learn. I said, number one, that's not respectful to my things. And I said, that's not respectful to the things that you have. I said, so we're not going to do this.
Yep.
They will probably move that way, Tracy, here too, because I know a lot of states are going that way. I have no complaints about it. When my kids were in school, they did not have a cell phone. Andrew didn't even get a cell phone until he was a senior, and he bought it himself because I told him, you don't need a distraction when you're at school.
Right.
But yeah, her biggest complaint was school. She says her teacher's okay, but she's very disappointed that all they're learning to do is type their name and say their ABCs and count. And she goes, I can do all that. I want to do math and science. She says, I know my addition and my subtraction, and I'm getting kind of good at those, but I don't know my multiple tables yet. And I said, well, we'll just have to practice them.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to get very, very bored.
Well, that's
Don't work on this.
That's the reason why the school that Hudson goes to, it is a charter school, and they can go at their own pace. They don't hold them back. So he's like his brother's in 5th grade, and he's almost on the same reading level as his brother, and he's in 2nd grade. And his math is 5th grade. And I mean, he's way up above on everything, and they just let him go. He can just go as far.
Well,
as
Andrew asked her teacher, he said, maybe if you just tell her with, like, it's not going to be this semester, it'll be next semester. She goes, oh no, they don't get math and science now until the 3rd grade.
That's
what?
Bull. That's bull.
Mona.
That's
Hey, Mona.
Oh, hi, Mona. Sorry, John. I talked over you.
See, now, I actually remember a time in grade 10, if we brought a calculator to class, we were kicked out of class. A calculator.
Yeah, all the way through my school.
And now you're required. And now you're required to bring a phone into your classroom.
Oh, I had to buy
Whatever.
Andrew a $120 calculator for his AP classes because he needed. I'm like, what?
The Texas Instrument TSX like a 181 something or other.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that at that point we didn't have a whole lot of money, and that really put a hurting on us because we had no idea he was going to need something that expensive.
Yeah,
I was like, if they had told us the year before, we could have been saving up for it. I was like, do you think people just have money laying around that they're not using?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, but the thing is, you can buy one off the kids from year before.
Well,
They
they've
don't need it
actually
anytime. They don't need it.
price now. They're not as expensive as they used to be. You can
Right.
get one.
Well, yeah,
for
but
$8 now.
the problem I find with even iPads or iPhones or what the cell phones,
Yeah,
smartphones, is people still don't know how to use a smartphone. Because
Night Herb.
You can still put the calculations in a different sequence and still get two different answers. Because the calculator still doesn't know bod math or bed math.
Yeah.
we
See
had
her.
to be able
Good
to.
night.
We had to learn to do math in our head. It was just part of the curriculum.
Yep.
Yeah,
What
you know,
is
you had your book, but all of our math teachers, there would be a certain time of day. It's like, okay, put your books away. We're going to do problems. You had to do them in your head. You didn't get to write them down. This, folks, is why I suck at math. Because
I use my
I can
fingers.
do math on paper. I can't do it in my head.
I
Now,
still count my
Bill,
fingers.
me and Bill take the grocery list to Walmart, rip it in half. I don't know why we don't write it on two different pieces of paper, but we never do. We rip it in half. He takes half. I take half. One of our others will take Anthony. And when we get up to the register, he can tell me before they scan the first thing. I said how much it's going to be, and he can come within anywhere between 2 and 12 cents of the total every single time. And he's
Wow.
not even with me. Butthead. Well, I figured it out before we left the house how much it was going to cost. Like, all right, thanks. There's an app for that, John.
I know, but Chris, there's an app for everything, and people don't know how to think for themselves anymore, and that's the
I don't know how to
problem.
use my smartphone. I'm still learning how to do things on it. I have to call Andrew, hey, I need to do this, show me how. Because
Well,
I've only
okay,
had it
so
for like years. And
so
for me, that's a long time.
you do know this, right? This is the simplest one I actually came across.
Yeah.
This. So you have regular calculator,
Yeah, and then
scientific calculator.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know you could just turn it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you just turn it. Just turn your phone.
Oh, okay. Well, see, now I
Yeah.
learned something. It's a good day. I learned something. I love that. I love it when I learn something new.
And I've never used that, but I know that the latest update on the iPhone on your calculator is that it actually there's a ruler on here when you turn it sideways, there's a little ruler gift right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Click on that. It gives you all your conversions.
Yep.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
Right.
Area, length, temperature, volume, mass, data, speed, time, tip. It even gives you a tip freaking thing on there too. Tip calculator.
Yeah, I use that all the time.
I mean, when I first started taking pictures with my phone, I had to call Andrew and ask him how to do it because I didn't know. And I looked at him. I said, "Isn't it cool?" And he said, "What?" I said, "You get to teach your parents." I said, "We spent all those years teaching you, and now you get to teach us."
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Connie, it was chilly this morning. It was like, oh my God, it was beautiful. It was 48 degrees. I loved it. But my
Oh.
shoulders were a little cool because I was wearing a spaghetti strap top. So I put on my sweater. I go to pick her up, and she goes, Grams, we're both wearing red, and we're both sparkly today.
Oh, cool.
I was like, great. She wore a red dress with the big roses, the one she wore to her graduation. I said, what are y'all dressed up for? I just felt like being pretty today. And I was like, all right then. And she's like, I'm going up to play treehouse. And I said, would you like to change into a pair of shorts or a pair of pants? She said, no, I know how to keep my tail covered. I was like, all right. And then she winked at me, and I said, what? She pulled her dress up. She had shorts on under her dress.
Oh.
Well,
And
so
she was the treehouse.
you do not want to. Well, you need your phone is a scale, but there actually she has one for it, but it's more for drug scales. But you can't stand on it.
Right.
What about like
Yeah.
you can't use it like a kitchen scale either, then could you?
No, it won't hold the weight.
That'd be too heavy. Well, I don't know.
I don't think it would.
You need like
I
an
don't think it
ounce.
really work anyway. But there's an app where you can check your blood pressure. Like you use your camera, and it finds your vein, and so you can check your blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
You guys use the same app to find your veins for if you have fallen veins and they have a problem finding a spot to stick in a needle to take blood, then you can actually just do that. It'll find the veins
They
for
don't
them.
do that here. They just keep stabbing you until they find the damn thing.
I have such good veins that they've never
I do not
had
have.
an issue.
Nobody in my family has good veins.
Well, you guys can always see my
Yeah,
veins
like-
on the. I mean, look at my veins. You can see on the backside of my hands, and
I can shrink my veins.
well, I can pump mine up so they pop out
Yeah, I
of
do
my
that too.
arms. Yep, I can pump them up and they pump right out of my arm and everything. Yep, I got good veins.
But actually, for weighing your yarn usage, if you just take a tray, put it on your scale, zero it off for the weight of your tray, then put your yarn into it, and then zero it off again because it says 180 grams or 7 ounces. Then just figure out how much yarn you use when you're done crocheting.
Mm-hmm.
It'll tell you. Just on a regular, like a kitchen scale, will work best for that. Hold on a second.
I have a bathroom scale. I have no. I threw my bathroom scale away years ago because it just caused me problems. We go and borrow Renee's when we have to weigh the animals, and Bill weighs himself and then picks them up and weighs himself again to figure
Right.
out their weight.
I used to do that. Now I just take the dogs to the vet and they get up on the scale and I get the weight.
That's why
Jenny
we
says I have very tiny veins. When I go to get blood work, they always move the needle and try to get the vein, but always miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am so glad I have good veins. My daughter doesn't. My mother had rolling veins.
my
Ron,
dad had rolling veins.
Ron has what they call red hair veins because he's a redhead. I don't know what it is about their veins. They're small and they move around, and they call them red hair veins.
And it
Well,
causes
see,
you
but like,
big cushion every time you go
I
to the
don't know.
hospital. I can relate.
So
Mhm.
I don't know why they always try to find veins on here, because that's the worst place to actually try and find a vein. It's better on the back of your hand, or you see that one right there on the back of your arm. The one on the back of your arm is like probably the biggest one you got right there.
Oh, right here
On your
is
arm.
a good one. Right here.
Last couple
You get
times
mine
I went to the
here.
hospital, I had them do my IV on the back of my arm, like below my wrist or
Mhm.
above my wrist, so I could crochet and knit. Because when they put it in the inside of your wrist, you can't move your hands. It hurts.
Mhm. I've had them do it on the back
Yes,
of my
Mary.
hand. I've had them do it on the back of my hand, and that
I
prefer
don't
this
like it
stuff.
on the back of my hand. I can't. I don't like it there, and I don't like it on my wrist. I prefer it on the back of my arm. And plus, it bruises less on me.
I
They
don't
put them anywhere else, and I'm black and blue.
see. I don't bruise.
Oh,
very much.
I bruise easily everywhere except my face. My face does not bruise easily. Thank goodness. Because, younger and stupid and lots of fights.
Yeah, I never got hit in the face.
I got hit well. I let my little brother get a couple of licks in. That way I had an excuse to beat the crap out of him. But it was a fight between me and somebody else. No, they generally didn't land too many punches. Mostly because, believe it or not, I used to be taller than everybody in my life. Doesn't happen anymore. I quit growing and everybody else kept going.
Yeah.
I hit my height when I was 12.
I hit mine at 13.
No, Mary, I can't find it around here anywhere. That's why I was talking to Claudia about it. I said, I guess I'm going to have to order some because I could not find any. All the police were out so I guess people are out getting drunk tonight. I don't know why people get drunk for Labor Day, but whatever. I guess because it's a long weekend.
It's just another excuse.
There is no excuse for drinking and driving. Absolutely not.
I understand, but that's what they use.
I've lost too many friends and family members to it. There's no excuse for it.
I agree.
They were the ones that was drinking. It was their fault, in my opinion. Didn't help the hurt any of losing them. But I was just like, if you get pulled over because you're drinking and driving, then you shouldn't have been drinking and driving.
True.
Okay. He fed him hash. He fed him hash again, Connie, and he went to work.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to take off for the weekend. I don't care where I go, and I'm going to load this dog up with brown beans, and I'm going to leave Bill with him for a weekend, and he has to sleep with him so he can find out what it's like.
Yeah. That would be good.
I think so. I don't know. That might give him a bellyache and make him uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
Royce eats the exact same thing all the time, and sometimes he has gas, and sometimes he doesn't. And that's the same thing with the other dogs. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't.
The last time that night when I was like, oh my God, Bill admitted that he fed him half a taco.
Oh.
I looked at him, I was like, you don't feed dogs tacos. There's too many spices that they can't have in it. I said, what are you doing? Well, he wanted it. I was like, I'm sure he'd like to have a steak every night too, but are you going to give it to him? I mean, yeah, if I could afford it, I probably would, but that's beside the point. He's a good dog.
Yeah.
I had to go to the bathroom, and Lorelai's like, I'm going. I said, you do not go out that door alone. I said, because Pop-Up's up on the hill. I was like, you wait till I come out of the bathroom. And I said, we'll go outside. And I hear, oof, cash. And I was like, come around. I was, what? She goes, I was going to sneak out the door. And I said, and she said, Cash stood on me. I said, because I told you not to leave the house. I said, that will teach you. And I just patted Cash, and I said, there, you get an extra treat.
Yep.
The dog we had when the boys was little, Andrew used to get so bad he'd try to sneak across, because we just lived like literally across the street from Bill's parents.
Mm-hmm.
But he still wasn't. He was only like 3. He was not allowed to be crossing the road alone. Even, out in the country, people are stupid. And Clyde, he would get almost down to the bridge, and Clyde would pick him up by this diaper and carry him all the way back up the house. He'd be cussing that dog all the way. Stupid dog. And we did not teach that. I got him when Andrew was about 10 or 11 months old. I accidentally showed him to Andrew because, Bill said we couldn't have him. I was like, oh, look how cute they are together. I got a picture around here somewhere of them sitting in the yard, meeting each other for the first time. And Bill's like, I guess we're keeping him now. He was a good dog.
Mm-hmm.
His mama was an Elkham. We're not sure what his, he looked like a Keyshawn. But somebody, the mother was pregnant and somebody dumped her in front of our house. So she decided to go up into the barn to have her babies.
Ah.
Because we was up there and we was getting ready to pull the tackle sticks down so we could start spudding tobacco. And I kept hearing something, and I looked at Bill. I said, do you hear that? He said, yeah. He said, let's look. And we thought maybe one of our other dogs that got hung up or something. And here she is with a tangle of 8 pups.
Wow.
So we found them all good homes, found the mommy a good home, and we kept one. Because Bill's like, what do you want to do? I said, go get her some food. She's a mommy. What do you mean, what do I want to do? Just gave birth. I said, feed her. I said, she's probably starving. Put her some water, carried water up to her every day. She would have been a good dog too, but I wanted a pup to grow up with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And he lived, God, when did he die? I think 2012. He just went up in the woods one day, Bill's mom, because when we moved here, I wouldn't bring him because we're too close to the highway, and he was not used to being that close to a highway, and I was afraid he'd get hit by a car. And she said she fed him one morning, was sitting there patting him, and he licked her hand, licked her knee, and went up into the woods, and he never came back. And I was like, well, because he was born in 91 and 2012. That's a pretty good age.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mary, a lot of the times the dyes don't match with the name they give the colors, I don't think.
I
Somebody
agree.
else told me that it looked more like watermelon. The green wasn't the right green, and the red wasn't the right red for Christmas colors. All right, I'm caught up with the chat now. I had to stop and read. Running my mouth too much.
Oh, I was trying to find a picture and I can't find it on my phone. My daughter got rid of her Facebook, and that's where I used to go to find it. And now she took
Hi,
herself
Mona.
off.
I'm sorry. You came in a while ago and I did not say hello to you. Hello?
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
working here a
Mona.
while.
I know. I was talking. I was on my high horse when she came in over the electronics. The worst. I think electronics is the worst and best thing that's ever happened to humankind.
Look at this.
Oh, well, yes. Yes. I love the Pink Panther.
Mm-hmm. I just came across that.
I was going to tell
Oh, and there is a free pattern.
Oh, it's free?
Mm-hmm.
I have those colors.
Let me see if I can.
You sure
Oh, yeah.
Gave it all to me.
Amigurumi Toys. Oh, look, there's Stitch. And a little rain. Oh, there's even a Santa and Mrs. Claus. Oh, that's a cute dog.
Oh, it is a cute dog. Kind of looks like your dog.
It is. It's a beagle. I could do that and do it with his colors. Because he has black on him. Oh, and here's the whole Winnie the Pooh. The whole set.
Oh, and it's
It's not the whole
lovely.
set.
Well, not the whole set, but that's a lot. The main characters.
Oh, is Pooh on there too?
Roo is on there. The only ones, Kanga's not on there. And
Gopher.
Yeah, you
No.
can't forget Gopher.
No, and I don't
Gopher.
see Gopher, and Kanga's not on there, and Christopher
What about
Robin's
the-
not on there.
What about the Heffalump? No Heffalump?
Heffalumps and Woozles.
Ah,
No.
complete set. Jeez.
Well, yeah, I'm talking to the kid, the main
Get my
ones,
hope.
For
Get
the
my
little
hopes up.
kids, that's the main ones right there.
right?
Yeah,
That's
those are your
one
main
thing.
anxieties.
Oh, I'm telling you, I've been listening to Winnie the Pooh since I still will sit and listen to the stories on Winnie the Pooh. I love it.
Mhm. Oh, look at this kitty!
Oh, how pretty.
That's
Very pretty.
AI. AI.
If you make it gray and black,
I don't think so.
that would look like Storm.
There's patterns here, John. It's not AI.
Okay, it looks like an AI picture.
It'd be
So
an
I'm
AI
saying.
It's because it's got the shiny eyes. The eyes are like the shiny ones that I have.
I have
Some
some
do.
of those too.
I have them. I have them too. I got them.
Oh, this is a. Where'd it go? Where'd the picture go? Oh, this is cute.
Oh, yes. I like those little ones like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so here's some mobiles, but I'm going to do jellyfish for my great-grandson. Oh, excuse me.
Here's my question, and y'all shop around and look for all that stuff. Can we get just the armature for mobiles? Just buy the armature and then make. I mean, I know you can go buy a mobile and just replace what comes with it, but I'm wondering if you can just buy the armature.
I'm not
Well,
sure.
why don't you just, you know what?
I know I have brought
Do you,
it, John, but I am not handy that
I
way.
don't know. Just one sec. Do you have 2 wooden hangers?
Yes, I do.
If you have 2
I
wooden
honestly
hangers,
don't
you have an
know.
instant
I might.
mobile. Stand.
Well, I mean, I make my kids' mobiles using regular hangers that I looped and hung things from. But this is going to be given as a gift.
Yeah.
I guess I could
So
paint the
wrap
hangers to
some
make it look.
wrap some yarn. Wrap yarn around them, and then bedazzle them, or freaking put whatever on them.
Bedazzle. Why would I bedazzle when they make sparkly yarn?
Okay, so put sparkly yarn on it. But basically, if you have 2 metal hangers, though, just put one inside the other one, turn the one handle on it, and squish them. You have your 4
Oh, yeah, you have to
armatures.
squish them
Or-
so there's nothing to.
Or
But I
you can make 6
I
arms
would
or
like
8
to
arms.
put a motor on it. I
Oh,
like the
the
dragons.
little dragons.
They're chubby little dragons.
They are chubby dragons, and it's got the pattern right here. It's all written out.
Do y'all want to know what the best thing that happened this entire weekend was?
You slept.
What?
And yes, I'm going to die with a rash. And yes, I've taken my allergy medicine. We crawled around in the grouse outback looking for fairies.
Oh my gosh, it sounds like fun.
It was fun. I've done stuff like that since the boys were little. She goes,
Okay.
I got down.
Now-
She said, what are we doing? I said, we're fairy hunting. And she got down. She goes, really? I said, yeah. I said, you got to be real quiet and go through the grass real easy. I said, we might find one.
No, before you did that, did you actually put a fairy out there somewhere,
No.
or like a little fairy
First, we have
basket?
to learn to hunt, and then we will find the prey.
Like
That kid couldn't sneak up on a buffalo.
just get like a little tiny fairy basket next time. Put a basket out there and like a tiny little picnic blanket, right?
Yeah. I could teach her to woods walk the way I was taught. She probably wouldn't like it. I didn't. We had to walk through the woods, and if we snapped a twig, we got whacked.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not good.
You learned real
You
quick
learn
to
how to-
walk by it.
Yeah, you got to walk on the side of your feet. You got to roll your feet.
Yes, it's called a woodsman's walk.
No, I learned that in ninja training.
It's a
Ninja
woodsman's
training.
walk. In West Virginia,
Ninja
that's called
training.
a walk. But yeah, no, that was so when we went hunting with him, we wouldn't scare the deer away, so we could learn how to hunt right. You got to be quiet.
Well,
I didn't go
you
deer
have to
hunting
go
until I was
downwind of
an
them too.
adult.
Yeah,
You got to
but-
go downwind too.
y'all have been around me for over a year now, right? Or
Yep.
almost 2 years.
Mhm.
You know me. You know me really well. They would gag me in the damn woods until I learned to keep my mouth shut.
I could see that happening.
No, seriously, they would take a bandana and gag me. And it's like, you have got to stop talking.
Unbelievable.
So, yeah, I learned. It wasn't the most graceful way to learn things, but yeah, we did learn them. And you know, with the way the world's going, those skills might come in handy yet. You just never know.
True.
I will tell you that meat price went up so steeply during COVID that during hunting season, they actually allowed people from 2019 to 2021 to take an extra buck because people were hurting for food. And, you know, you don't have to be around people to hunt.
Right.
And people took advantage of it. There's a lot of, when Bill hunts, he would get one, and when he got the second one, we would give it to somebody we knew that needed the meat because we wouldn't be able to use all that. But he liked to hunt. I like to hunt. God, I haven't been hunting for 32 years. I miss it.
I haven't been hunting in 43 years.
Andrew was 2 the last time I went hunting.
My daughter Jessica was 2 months old the last time I went. And she just turned 43.
Had a lot of people side-eye me, and I said, hunters hunt to keep the population down so the animals don't starve to death. I said, you all being huggers and all that, and that's great, and they are cute little animals. But if we don't keep them down, because now we're like under, because of all the coyotes and stuff have killed off the fawns, so we don't have the deer. Our deer population's way down.
Mm-hmm.
And it used to be, it was, you couldn't drive down the road at any time of the day or night and not see 12 to 14 deer beside the road. And now you're lucky if you see 1 deer a year.
Yeah.
Plus
well,
that.
Just yesterday I saw.
Go ahead.
Just yesterday I saw 2 herds of probably 20 to 40.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like them darting out in front of my car, especially at night and in the snow, which happened many times. If you drive in West Virginia, you're going to have a deer cross your path eventually.
Oh yeah, it happens here. It happens in Utah
But
too.
they're just beautiful animals to watch. We used to have a doe. Every year she had her fawn. She would bring it down into our lower garden and hide it when she went out to graze because she knew nothing was going to bother it there. And she knew we knew it was there. She'd look right at us when she was hiding it, and she'd wait until we turned our head, and then she would just dart off.
Well, when we lived in Utah, where we lived in the Tooele Valley, which is 40 miles west of the Salt Lake Valley around the mountain. And it's higher elevation. It's like 800 feet higher than Salt Lake. And we lived 2 blocks from the opening to the mouth of the canyon into the Ochre Mountains, which is part of the Rockies, but it's around the other side of the valley. And we had deer that lived in our city, and then they all came. We saw Ron would sit and watch them. We'd watch them, all the herds come down out of the mountain down into the city for the day, and then in the afternoon they'd go all back up there, and they were always in our yard. Always, you could hear them clump going up and down the street because of their hoofs.
Good boy, I said you were a good boy.
But yeah, we saw deer every day.
I kind of miss seeing all the deer around.
Well, they still have them. Like I said, they have herds that live in the city.
They
never go up
actually
in the
brought
mountains.
mule deer in from out west and up north, and brought them in here to breed with the whitetail because the whitetail population was so down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And because when they first did it, they didn't like announce that they were doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And we were all out, and I kept looking and looking. I said, that is not a whitetail deer. And everybody said, oh, it's the only things here is whitetail. And I was like, you look again. I said, that is not a whitetail deer. Everybody started noticing that there were more and more of them. And there's no full-blooded whitetail deer in West Virginia anymore. They've all inbred with the mule deer because the mule deer is hardier. But they had that, I can't remember what they called the sickness that the deer got. But it's a wasting disease.
Yeah.
But and that was horrible to see. We've seen a lot of deer with that disease, and it was kind of horrible to look at.
Now,
the mule deer are supposed to be not as susceptible as the whitetail.
we also saw come down the mountain all the time is mountain lions. And
I don't think anybody's seen a mountain lion in West Virginia since the 70s.
yeah, there's
On the scene.
There's lots and lots and lots of mountain lions in Utah. Those people that I follow on YouTube, they built their house up in the Rockies. They see mountain lions all the time.
Oh yeah, Larry, we have a black bear that comes through our yard. Has ever since we've lived here.
Yeah, they have black bears in Utah. They have brown bears. The grizzly bears don't come down into Utah. They could, but they don't. They stay up further north. But
yeah, there's no established mountain lion population in West Virginia. However, occasional sightings have been attributed to escaped or released captive animals.
Yeah, in Utah, there's a lot of mountain lions. Lots.
There's also our bobcat population has dropped off as well. We used to have a lot of bobcats.
I don't know if Utah has bobcats, but I know
we lived in Mason County. If you went across, because I mean it was a dirt road, you go across the road, and there was just this long walkway way back into the woods. Nobody really even knew how it got, but all the hunters used it after a while.
Did you see what?
Yes, I already sent it to her.
Okay.
And
your phone number?
Yeah.
Okay.
A guy went out there hunting, and we had just come back from hunting on our property, and we were in the yard unloading the guns and wiping them down, and we started hearing this scream, and we went, yes, they are, and she's got great nails. She does her own nails. She's artistic.
I'm very artistic. Those are mine. I do them myself. I've been doing them for most of the last 37 years. I started doing them.
My dad and two of my brothers ran down that road to find out who was in it. Guy got eat up by a bobcat. He was climbing up the tree to go to his tree stand, and there was a bobcat in his tree stand and jumped down on him.
Yeah, they back when we were living in Twilla, where our house was, our daughter lived about 5 blocks, well, maybe a half a mile from us. And before you got there, there was this farm. They boarded horses, and they had 2 llamas that were our friends' llamas, and mountain lion came down and killed the llamas, but not the horses. Killed the llamas. Okay, Mary.
Right, Mary, I can't wait to see you. Do y'all drink coffee? Because I'll put a pot on. Gotta have coffee. Andrew decided to surprise me with a cup of coffee. He's like, "Here, Mom." He said, "I put this in a to-go cup." He said, "I made you a cup of coffee." And I was like, "Okay, I will have a pot on." And he was like, "Okay, I've just put it, in the cup holder in the cart." He goes, "No, I want you to try it." And I took a drink of it, and I looked at him, and I took a drink of it again. He goes, "What do you think?" And I looked at him, and I was like, "I love you." And I said, "You are a wonderful son." He said, "You like it?" I said, "Coffee should taste like coffee, not blueberries." He found some blueberry coffee and made blueberry coffee and brought me a cup. I got to tell you, it was a surprise.
Yeah.
It was a surprise.
Not what you were expecting.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Not when I drink black coffee. That's it. I don't dress it up. I don't like flavored. Sometimes to get a little festive during Christmas time, I might put a pinch of nutmeg in my coffee maker before I brew my cup. That's it. That's about as close as it gets. It's very little.
Now, Jesse, on that topic of nails, I used to every week hand paint my nails.
Hey, you should do that one Tuesday
Yeah, I should.
for the live and
Mm-hmm.
people watch.
Well, I'm going to have a live Tuesday night, so.
Well, I didn't know if you'd already decided on what you was going to do.
No, I could do that. But I was going to show some of my nails that I've painted. If John or anyone doesn't mind seeing them.
John's just sitting here
I've
working
seen
away.
him. I've seen him before.
I know you have. Just close your eyes and don't look.
Well,
You
you got
can't
your own
close his eyes.
platform to do that on.
Don't close your eyes, John. You'll mess up.
Okay,
It's a
so
trap.
these are little pandas that I did.
What?
I hand painted those. And let's see.
Anthony's in there going, Mom, Mom.
And then I did these little zebras, but white, just white.
That's cool looking.
Mm-hmm. And I did these.
Oh, nice.
Oh, these ones were super pretty. I like these ones.
Yes.
Purple flowers. And then
Did
let's
you
see.
video that one?
This one's from a long time ago.
That's what I meant.
I done one similar to that.
Okay. I was going to say,
And
because I
here-
thought I watched one of your older videos.
Oh, maybe then. Well, I don't know if I did it on a video. And there's one I did with bleeding hearts.
See, that's good for Halloween or Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like that one the best so far.
Mm-hmm. And then, oh, here's some roses.
I have a question for you.
Me?
I may have asked you this before, but if I did, I don't remember asking you. When you
Okay.
paint your nails, do you use nail polish, which I know is enamel, or do you use acrylic paints?
I use acrylic paints.
Okay. And do you put a top coat over it?
Yes, I do a gel coat. Then I paint it with acrylic nails, acrylic paint, and then I put gel over them.
Cool. I
And
meant
then
to
I
ask you that a couple
did
weeks ago, but I forgot to. Maybe that's why I thought I asked you already. Because I was thinking about asking.
there's some
I'm
other
just talking
ones.
to myself. Y'all just ignore me.
It's okay. And then this is just a blue and white. And this is like candy canes. Let's see.
Don't you hate it when you swear up and down that you did something and you realize that you didn't actually do it?
Yep. Here's little ghosts.
Halloween. Halloween. Halloween's coming. I like
This is-
Halloween.
These are Halloween ones. They're just striped.
Yeah.
And this is Halloween colors.
I like that.
Uh-huh. And here
Yeah.
is don't like those. I don't know why I ever painted those. Those are ugly. And there's those ones.
Oh, no, I kind of like those.
No, these are different ones. These are different from the ones I didn't show you. I am not going to show you the other ones. And then this one. This one's inspired by Mackenzie Childs. It's all
Cool.
black and white stripes, diamonds, and zigzags, and all kinds of things. Let's see.
I learned something new this week.
John, look what I made a couple years
Paula.
ago. John, you'll like this that I made a couple of years ago. It's all out of
Red
wood.
truck.
It's made out of
Where's
wood. I made
where's your Christmas tree?
it wasn't in this picture.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I also made this too. These are for my grandkids. My two of my grandsons. Made that.
She's also decided she's going to join Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts.
See, I don't agree with that.
I don't either,
I
but
don't
they
either.
said it is for both now. Because I looked, I said, "You mean brownies?" And they're like, "No, Cub Scouts is for everybody now." I was like,
No, it's
No.
not. Scouting is
No.
for everybody.
Yeah.
Boy Scouts is for boys. Girl Guides is for girls. Scouting is for
"No,
everybody.
we don't have Girl Guides down here. We have brownies and Girl Scouts."
Yeah, but I don't think girls should be in Boy Scouts
No,
or brown.
girls should
or,
not be in
no.
Boy Scouts. And
Uh-uh.
you know why? Do you know why I do not agree with it? Because they will not let boys in the Girl Guides.
Right. Look at these
Yeah,
ones.
if
These
they're
ones
going to
I
do it for
love.
one, they need to do it for both. I agree with that. Ooh,
Look at
that's
those ones.
like islandy.
Yes. I love those ones when I did them. I have more. They're all on my Instagram. Or both my Instagrams, because I have two different Instagrams.
Guess I'm gonna have to get Instagram. I do not have. Well, I think I signed up for it. John, did you send me your Instagram? Is that what it was? Or was
I
it?
don't know when.
I don't know. Anyway,
I haven't used my Instagram in forever.
okay, so that wasn't
At
you.
least over a year.
Okay.
Really? Because I
It's
could
just a
swore I
couple-
got something from
couple
you
weeks ago.
recently. Yeah, I think I got something.
No. Yeah. Okay, so the thing is, it's because my YouTube, because my Facebook and my Instagram are hooked together. When I put a
Same as
reel on when I put a reel on Facebook, it'll come up on Instagram as well. That's why I
Okay.
share it both.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
Now, if there was one platform that went to all of them, like Linktree used to do it, but then Linktree screwed up my PayPal, so I got off of that real quick. But there has to be one where you just need one platform that'll go onto all, like Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat. Just
Mhm.
one. Put a post on all of them. No big deal. Done.
It was Instagram.
Huh?
I don't know. Whatever it is, I had to call Andrew to ask him how to use it. So I used to call my niece, but she has a job now, so she's working all the time. I know when Andrew will be home. Bill was reading through our text. He looked, he goes, "Y'all have the weirdest conversations." I said, "Yeah." He said, "No." He said, "Open it up and look." He said, "You all texted for like an hour." I was like, "Yeah." And he said, "He had like 6 different conversations going on at the same time." I said, "But we understand each other." I
Exactly.
said, "We can keep up." Bill cannot do that. And he said it drives him nuts to hear me and Andrew talk because we'll have 6 different topics going all at once, going from one to the other. He said, "Can't y'all just pick one?" And I was like, "That's not how our brains work."
Mhm. I try to do that sometimes with Ron, and he's like, "Hold on, what the heck are you talking
Back
about?"
up. This is not what we was talking about. Yeah, Renee does me that well. And I'm just like, nope. Andrew,
I can actually carry on.
I wasn't going to get her again today, but when I dropped her off last night, and Andrew looked and he goes, "I really needed a day off." And I looked at him and I was like, "I'll come get her in the morning." He looked whooped.
Mhm.
He has to deal with people now. They changed his job.
Oh,
I can actually carry on 3 different conversations at a time in the same
So can I.
room.
Yeah,
I can too.
do that too. Some people cannot multitask. Bill is a person that cannot multitask. He has to finish one thing before he goes to the next.
Today I was having at church. I was having a conversation with a person sitting next to me on this side, and I was paying attention across the room to what Ron was saying to a guy about my hair today. because he was trying to get him to say something to me to see how my reaction was. And he got exactly what he expected. I had my hair up on top of my head in a bun. And every single time Ron goes, just cross your arms and blink. I'm like, I am not Jeannie. I'm not, I dream of
Better than what
Jeannie.
Lorelai said to me today about my hair bun. She said, you look good with your hair in a bun. And I said, really? Why? And she said, because you're old.
Wow.
So I grabbed her. I wrapped my leg around her so she couldn't get away. I put her hair up in a bun. And I said, there, now you're old too.
Okay, I finally found this picture.
Bye,
This is-
Larry.
This is the Minecraft cake I made for my grandson.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, don't let Lorelai see that. She'll expect me to make her one. I have no clue how to do that.
Yeah. It was a
Is it
task.
you do like pet? All right. The ones that are cut, it's kind of like petaphors, right?
Yeah, so
No.
I made no. What I did was
The bottom part is one like a full sheet or
no,
half sheet.
it's not. No. It's all cut up in squares.
Okay,
So-
so it is
Yeah,
like
just-
petaphors.
Yes. So
No.
Yes.
yes.
How's it not?
I made it, I cut it all into squares and I built these ones up, put grass on them. The blue is jigglers. And the
Crystal?
then the other is the red and the blue are jigglers. And then there was Rice Krispie squares that I made. And so then I made the little characters that all sat on top of it.
Yeah, that looks cool. Crystal, sorry I couldn't make your live, but I was with the grandbaby.
Oh, that's okay. I'm sure you will catch on to it. Or I can show you now what I got. This one is 100% no 60% organic cotton, 40 linen, 246 grams. No, yards. And it's 100 grams.
Oh, that's real pretty.
Is that from that local yarn shop down there?
No, it's that from that Alaskan
Oh.
Alaska trip.
Oh, right. Okay. This is the yarn you wouldn't show us.
Yeah,
Ah.
and there's these ones are like a mystery ones. I have no idea what it is, but they're in minis. I'll show you one at a time.
Oh, cool.
Cool. I was at a yarn shop and they actually sold minis in like 4s and 6-packs, and they actually all went together. Like the colorways all went together.
And there's this burgundy one.
Was nice.
The green one is sparkle, and the gold one sparkles too.
Oh, I like the gold one. I am not a big fan of green. I'm learning to get over it, but I am not a fan of green.
It's like a hunter green, I think.
Crystal, when I was growing up, my dad painted every room in our house green with dark green trim. And he painted the house green, the outside of the house green with dark green trim. And all of the outbuildings were green with dark green trim.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, I'm learning to get over my hate of green. I do like some shades of green now.
And there's this one too. Like a purpley, dark purple.
Plummy purple.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah. Yep. going on?
John.
Okay. Speaking about
What's that?
hats, I'm going to show this hat
I
again.
missed something.
That right there.
I was watching a video.
Like
Sorry.
close to your mouth.
I was watching a video. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Let's see it.
I was watching a video on a hat.
Oh, no, I was talking about what Crystal was holding. I told her to let us see it.
You're going to like this. And I will show you how I
Oh.
did it after.
Oh, I make those kind of hats.
Oh,
They're
that's
cat,
cute.
they're cat hats.
Yeah.
You start from the
Mm.
big here. And just go like downwards.
That looks good.
And there's my little cotton, my cotton pad.
Your pot holder.
Yeah.
I have some like that.
Is that double sided or is it just like that thick?
Yes, it's
That's
double-sided.
double thickness.
She makes it into a rectangle and then you fold it.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Where you smush it down. And then you, yeah. I've made them like
Oh.
not that big. I've made smaller ones like
Okay.
that.
Crystal's trying to explain this. Okay, go ahead, Crystal. You start on the one side.
You chain up, then just go around and around and around.
Yeah, I've seen it done that way, and I've seen it done where it's you do it in a
You make
rectangle.
it kind of looks like a bottom. The bottom's closed, but it looks like a tube. And then
Mhm.
when it gets a certain height, you bring the corners in and it smashes into a square.
Right, that's
it's
how
full.
I've done it.
Yeah. But I like them because I made some like 9 years ago and I'm still using them.
That means close me down.
I know. I got you. Relax. I got you.
John knows sign language like that. Yeah.
Close.
Probably because we all do it to him. Okay.
It's like take me away, make me not. You know?
I'm done.
Squish your head. Squish your head.
And you can just keep me right there. I'm making something for myself, but this is just a little sample for me to know. This goes up to 3 months.
Oh, cool.
Cute.
And it's all my leftovers.
Cool. If I use all my leftovers on something, I could make a king size Afghan.
Yes. Well, no, because I'm making my scrap blanket. I've actually used pretty much all my scraps up. I'm actually making more scraps so I can add on to the blanket now. I thought I had way more scraps than that.
I have a ton. I
And,
found
well,
more yesterday.
I realize now why I don't, because Renee come down and rated my scraps. She said, I took about all that you had. And I said, well, thanks. I said, but she's like, I didn't know you was going to make that blanket. I said, I didn't either. Because she was making square for a, like, when she got done with it,
I didn't take anything for that.
somebody, but when she got, it was a granny square blanket, you know, made with the little squares that you sew together. But the way she put it together with all the different colors, it looked like a patchwork quilt when she got done. It was really cool. And I asked her, I said, where'd you get that idea? And she said, I was looking at a quilt one day. And I was like, I could crochet that. I was like, okay.
Well, I was going through pictures today and I found this really cool. I didn't save pictures of it though. This really cool hexagonal granny square blanket. It looked freaking awesome.
Welcome back, Jess.
And they
Welcome
had it
back.
so it was like
Hello.
it was something like this one. They had it like that, so it was sort of ombre-ish running across it though. It was all hexagon granny squares.
Yeah.
But each granny square. But
good. They're not as easy to sew together as granny square.
No, but each granny square on it was a different granny square. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I can't find the picture of the one I was looking at though.
The hexagons, they're fun to make. They really are. And they don't take no time to learn how to make. But I made a blanket along with Mikey from the Crochet Crowd, and it was we did different blankets that year, but it was all hexagons, and they were big ones, and I sewed them together. And I looked at Bill, I was like, never again. He said, you keep saying that. He said, but then you make stuff you have to sew together. I was like, okay. And that was actually cool. The last piece, crochet piece I did. Oh, I like it. Yes. Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
Why don't you make me one of those, John?
But it's all hexagons, yeah.
I get that. That's why I said, why don't you make me one of those? Did he not hear that, Jess? I thought I was really clear when I heard it.
I heard it.
mean, my ears are.
But I'm waiting for my yarn. I'm waiting for my JoJo yarn so I can start my freaking squares.
Yep, sis come down and got some that I bought at the auction for the squares she's going to make. And because I told her I would share with her. And then I'm going to make some for mine.
I made another one of the JoJo squares. See?
Oh,
I got one more. I got one more to make.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I got one more to go.
We are sending these to you, correct?
Correct. Yes.
I'll probably ask you that again, probably 10 times before I actually send them. So just
mine will probably go out in the mail this week or next week because I'm doing the hats and the stuff to Joe's sister and to Michaela this week, and then I'll be sending those this week or next week. I'm not sure. And then I have.
Did anybody wish Zach a happy birthday today? By the way.
Yes, I did.
Yes,
I did.
I did.
I told him I knew this one would be hard, but just hold on to the good times.
Mm-hmm.
The first birthday is always the hardest.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. So, Miss Annie, do you have Joe's yarn already, or do you still need Joe's yarn?
I am just going to use the yarn that I bought at auction.
Okay.
And I told her to keep to whatever one she was planning to send me to auction that off for more money.
And I assume same for you, Miss Annie.
And plus, that saves on shipping. I already have this.
Well, some of this I had already gotten from her. So, these ones, and then the next one is going to be from some of the stuff that I got from the auction.
What should I make for dinner tomorrow?
A turkey.
Why would you pick the absolute only thing that's not in my freezer?
Really? Okay, goose.
Don't have goose either. Only poultry that's in my freezer right now is chicken.
Quail. Duck.
I said the only poultry was chicken. Do not have any game birds.
Well, you said you guys. Why would I pick anything and not in your freezer?
Well, I did have pheasant and duck and a turkey, but I've used them since last year. I never had.
What about that?
I honestly don't think I've ever cooked goose. I've cooked duck a lot, but I don't think I've ever cooked goose.
I don't like duck.
It's real fatty. Real fatty.
And
duck is real fatty. You have to cook duck right in order for it to taste good. Most people
don't
duck correctly.
I've never cooked it. It for me, and I hated it.
It also depends on the goose. Whether it's like it depends on the goose, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's like a Canadian
and whether
goose
or not
just
they
a
were
regular white
farm
goose.
raised or they were wild, also has a huge.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that until me and Bill got together. I mean, I had wild rabbit my whole life. I grew up on it. But his mom actually had rabbits that she raised.
I don't like rabbit food either.
And there's a huge
Whoa.
difference in the taste of those. I mean, Bill would not let me. I was like, oh, we'll go up. No, he's like, nope, you are not going around rabbits. You're going to get attached to them. You're going to name them, and you ain't going to be able to eat them. He said, no, you're not allowed to touch them.
I'm allergic to rabbits. I can't touch them. Well, I am going to head to bed. I am done with this blue. So now I just got to decide if it's going to be wide enough if I put the other part on it. I got to measure it. If not, I'll put another 8 rows of white first. We'll see.
And I did make a doctor's appointment, Connie, for that.
Good.
That way, next time I'll have what I need for it.
How was Anthony's doctor's appointment?
Oh, he lost another 3 pounds.
Good.
We're going to keep an eye on that growth on his head where that bony protrusion. He said he's pretty sure it's just a cyst on the bone where he rubs his wrist across his head all the time and has since he was a baby.
Right.
And he said he thinks it's just a cyst, but he's got to go back in 6 months. He's going to remeasure it because we were discussing. He said there's no way we can get an MRI or a CAT scan on him. He said we're going to have to sedate him. And I just looked at him. He said, I don't like that idea. He said, so we'll do this. If it gets any bigger, because it came up within 2 weeks, I noticed it. It was like I was scratching his head, and I'm like, okay, that didn't used to be there. And Bill was sitting there, he goes, well, I've never noticed it. And I said, that's the point. It wasn't there before. That's why you didn't notice it.
Right.
He did really well. He
Good.
said looks healthy. His skin's in good condition. And we do watch his skin because he's incontinent. So,
Well, and he's got really white skin too, right?
no, well, he has. We thought he had a fungal infection on his skin where it was causing dark patches.
Uh-huh.
And he had his shirt off, and Renee was sitting there, and she kept looking and looking, and she said, come here, Anthony, and she took him out on the porch. She said, that's not a fun. She said, that's Dad's birthmark. She said, that's Dad's wine stain. She said, it's shaped exactly the same.
Right.
So I told the doctor that, and he looked at it. He said, it could very well be that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Okay.
it's not getting any worse or getting any better. It's just exactly staying the same. But he said he's honestly never heard of a wine stain that wasn't there at birth.
Yeah. All right. Well, I am going to go, and I'll see you tomorrow for bingo,
Yes.
Annie.
I was going to ask you about that.
I'll be busy doing other stuff while we're doing it because I got to do.
Probably we'll be doing other stuff while we're doing it too. So it'll work.
Exactly. All right. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Oh, I like that, Crystal.
It's going
I
to be
ain't gonna
like
be
the,
too
one
far
that, the
behind her.
colored one, but it's going to be my size. And it's like that.
Oh, that's cute.
So I
Ooh.
have a black little dress that stretches a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like looking at myself. There's one area that's pointed, so you know what I'm talking about. Us girls.
Hey, that's why we're makers.
So I'm doing something to get that covered. So I'm using this.
I like the
Okay.
weight of these.
I like that. Eco neutrals.
And I can't find any, but I have to go on Etsy or eBay to get some more.
What kind of
Crystal.
John?
Yes. This is a knockoff furls.
But it does have some weight to it.
Oh yeah, it's all aluminum.
I might like that. I
With-
don't
with all
tend
the-
to like.
Aluminium.
It's one of the reasons I think I don't like my bamboo noodles is because there's absolutely no weight to them and it bugs me. I need to feel
like,
like-
here. Listen.
Okay.
Compare it to this one.
Okay.
Just saying. There's a little bit of weight to that. Now, if I had that scale app on my phone, I could tell you how much it weighs.
Jess, tell him quit picking on me because I don't know how to use it. A smartphone. I'm not smart enough. And smart water could make me any smarter either. I tried it.
No, it doesn't.
Okay,
I got so mad
Crystal.
at that. I cracked up and he looked and I drank it and he said, "What?" I said, "I don't feel any smarter."
So, Crystal, last week I was down at Dollarama. I was getting some stuff for my diamond painting. And
Tracy wants to know, are they similar to the Furls metal?
Yes, they are, as far as I know. I found this at Dollarama for $3.
Wow. That's a thick and quick.
So it's Lion brand, woolly, thick and quick. It was at Dollarama. Man, you know it's a Dollarama. So Dollarama's carrying Lion brand now.
Huh.
Instead of just that no-name stuff.
Well, I mean, Premier yarn is not really a no-name yarn.
No, Premier's a Dollar Tree, but the Dollarama usually carries yarn.
I guess I'm just going to have
he's got to stand up
and find me another Dollar Tree. My Dollar Tree is not that good. It sucks.
Gee. So this is Dollarama brand. So you see the $4, like $4.75. It's knit it. Okay, knit it yarn. So I found the Lion brand for $3 at Dollarama. Just saying.
Pretty good deal.
I'm sure you got Dollarama around you, don't you, Crystal?
Not up in this area.
What? We got four Dollaramas in town.
There's only one by the co-op.
I just put signs up for another one. I think they're opening next week. So we got $4 no. We have $5 Ramas in town. We're gonna have $2 trees. For a town of 72,000 people.
You can go to bed and have an empty lot behind your house and wake up the next morning and there'll be a Dollar Tree there. And I am not kidding. My town is not that big and we have two.
Well, I'm hoping that the new Dollar Tree is actually going to be more organized and have more of a yarn selection. I should talk to them.
Yes, you should.
So Jess, $5 rounds.
You're the one that likes Stitch too, right, Jess? Stitch.
My daughter does.
Connie found a free pattern for Stitch.
Yeah, I've made one. And if I knew where my phone was, I would show you. But yes,
I think you should. I couldn't remember if it was one you crocheted or if it was a plush one that you showed me. But I remember you
crocheted that one. What did you say that it was Amigurumi something or other? Amigurumi Toys.
Was it?
I think I'm on that one, actually.
I know we don't have Dollaramas here, or not that I've ever seen. I don't think I've even seen an ad for one.
You know what? Crystal should have one first.
I know I have it. So, I'm pretty sure Amigurumi Toys.
Line there.
Did I miss bingo Friday night? Or was there no bingo Friday night? Is there not going to be
bingo on
Friday?
Bingo. There has been bingo for a month and a half now. There hasn't been a bingo since Joe passed away.
Okay. Well, I was out of it Thursday and Friday, so I didn't know for sure. Okay. Yeah, that's
But
the
we
one you
did
showed.
do.
I couldn't remember if it was plush or one that you had made.
Yeah. No, I made them.
We did go live on Friday though, because it's been a minute since we've been on. I've been busy working, like long freaking hours,
Life,
and the heat here is just killing me.
lately.
I can't so I get a hard time working in fucking 90 degree freaking heat all day long, and then having to do it live at night. It's been killing me all week long.
Heat will sap you really quick.
Yeah, I usually don't drink water. I've been drinking like 3 bottles of water a day, 4 bottles of one day.
You should be drinking water anyway. Water's good for you. That's why over half the planet is made from water. It's natural. It's good.
50%.
Speaking about time, real quick, I'm going to get mine.
I don't know what the flooding's going on, John. I think we're going to lose California and Florida.
I don't know.
Wait for it to wash
Watching all
away.
those ladder stuff. And stuff. I've been watching all this ladder stuff, and
I showed Lorelai a picture
I'm
today
believing it.
of the river, Canal River, frozen over back in the 70s. And she was looking. She goes, "Is that going to happen this year?" And I said, "No, that hasn't happened since 1977." She goes, "And you were a kid?" And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Wow, you're old." That was her thing today. I don't know how many times that child told me I was old today.
Hey, you're old. You're old. So Annie,
And,
apparently you're old, Annie.
I know. I said, "You see that boat dock right there?" She said, "Yeah." And I said, "You know where we park when we wait to pick Daddy up from work?" She said, "That." I said, "That's the same boat dock." And she goes, "Really?" I said, she said, "So I have been there." I thought that was cute.
Oh.
See? Even Crystal knows you need to drink water. She brought her water in with her. Where's your water, John?
Don't have water. I'm in the shop. I don't need water. I'm in my shop.
You don't have a mini fridge
I have
in there?
coffee. No, I got a freezer.
Oh, mini fridge right there. I keep my cheese cubes and my baby pickles. Okay, other people call them gherkins. I call them baby pickles.
I don't drink cold liquids. I don't eat cold food. Same as I don't eat hot food.
Okay, Bill.
Everything's lukewarm. Everything's lukewarm.
That's the way Bill is. I asked him, I said, "Why?" I said, "I work every day and make sure that you have a hot, hearty meal before you go to work." I said, "I make it. I tell you, dinner's going to be ready in 20 minutes. When I say dinner's going to be ready in 20 minutes, it's on the table in 20 minutes. He knows that. We've been married long enough. He'll come in a half an hour later to eat. And I'm like, why do I bother cooking you hot food if you're just going to let it get cold before you eat it?
Well, no. But the difference is it's fresh. It's not, it's edible. It's fresh.
But it's not hot. No, I want my food.
The thing is, if it's too hot, you can't eat it. It burns your mouth. You can't enjoy it. You can't enjoy the taste of it.
Yeah, I can. Do it all the time. Bill doesn't understand how I drink hot coffee.
I can't stand hot coffee.
He'll bring me my coffee, and I was like, "Can you throw it in the microwave for a minute?" He said, "It's hot," and I said, "No, it's lukewarm."
Coffee has to be sitting for at least
I gotta have hot coffee.
20 minutes. My food has to be sitting for at least 20 minutes.
I will say though that from Wednesday to Saturday, I didn't have coffee. My stomach would not handle it.
Like at work. So we got a deal going with the Coca-Cola company. We work on signs and they give us pop and water and stuff, right? So like we have unlimited Monster and Coke What's that?
I said, that sounds fair.
Yeah, so we have a unlimited Monster and Gatorade and water and Coke and ginger ale at the shop. And the thing is if there's no warm water by the cooler, I won't drink water. In the cooler, it's cold. I won't drink it. I can't drink it.
Bill's the same way. He goes and gets water from the. We stack it against the wall in the back room, and then put it in the fridge as I need it cold. And he'll go back there to get his water. He will never get water out of the fridge. He'll be out mowing. I was like, he'll be drinking his tea, and I said, "Do you want some ice in that?" And he said, "It's perfect, the way it is."
No, it's been a thing. Like I got 3 packs of these right beside me, and I'll just cut it open and drink it. It doesn't have to be cold.
I had a friend of mine growing up, and she was a Pepsi drinker, and she would only drink Pepsi out of glass bottles. She was so mad when they went all plastic and you couldn't get the glass bottles anymore. But she kept it in the corner of the room, and she would never, no ice, nothing in the fridge. It had to be room temperature before she drink.
See, but because Dave collects Coke machines at work, they will still give him glass bottles of Coke.
Yeah, you can get them here too.
No, but
Not everywhere.
yeah,
every once in a while, the real Coke.
Dave will go down and he'll get the glass bottles.
Yeah.
For all his Coke machines, all the vintage Coke machines.
I'm just not. I've never been a big Coke fan. I've always been a Pepsi fan. When I drank soda, I drink Pepsi. Bill is a diehard Dr. Pepper guy. That's all he wants.
Like I'll drink Sprite. I'll drink Sprite, but if they got 7-Up, I will not. I hate 7-Up. 7-Up's too limey. There's too much lime in 7-Up compared to Sprite. Sprite's got more lemon
I'm
than lime.
gonna have to say I agree because I do like Sprite way better than I like 7-Up. Has almost an Alka-Seltzer taste to me. You ever drink it?
But if they had burners here, I'd be drinking burners. I'd be drinking burners every freaking day. I go through so much burners.
Ginger ale?
It's gotta be Vernors though. I won't drink Canada Dry. I won't drink Schweppes.
I love Canada Dry. Vernors, I can drink. I don't really like Vernors. Yeah.
Like ginger ale is good in like a fruit punch bowl because you know it's the champagne of ginger ale. Palm, okay.
That's what I got.
Anthony is Dr. Pepper.
Oh, drinking today, mellow yellow. She was drinking mellow yellow.
Oh God, no mellow yellow, no Mountain Dew, none of that nasty.
Guess was drinking a mellow yellow the other day, and I've honestly never even tasted a mellow yellow.
Oh yeah, the fair
Never.
And did you taste it then?
Like Squirt, I never drank Squirt, mellow yellow, Mr. Pibb. I've never drank. Never tried it.
Mr. Pibb is, I don't really like Mr. Pibb tastes like a mix of Dr. Pepper and root beer in a really bad way.
Well, is it? Yeah, like isn't Mr. Pibb just Dr. Pepper anyway though? Like no name Dr. Pepper.
No. Mr. Pibb was
like Walmart Dr. Pepper.
But it
I don't know.
No.
I was asking. I've never had it.
Did you see that face? That's the same face I'm making at you. No. Mr. Pibb, Dr. Pepper, no.
Dr. Pepper and Mr. Pibb are not friends. No.
But Anthony, yeah, he likes his root beer. He likes his Dr. Pepper. Once in a great while, he will drink a cherry Coke. Go figure that. I love cherries, but I do not like cherry Coke.
Yeah, clear cream soda. I could drink freaking non-stop clear cream soda.
My dad liked cream soda. It's cream soda and Red Pop. And that's what it was called, was Red Pop.
Very subtle.
Now I do know a time Sobeys, one of the stores, they used to have a serve yourself pop machine, right? And you can get whatever flavor you want. You just buy the 2-liter bottles and just fill them up for, I think it was like 50 cents to fill each one up. It cost you $1 for your bottle,
Yeah.
you can bring the bottles back in, and it costs you 50 cents to fill them up. And they have banana
Oh,
flavor.
what's in the black bags, Sissy?
Oh
They have
God,
banana
that
flavored
doesn't even sound
crush.
appealing.
Like
That does not sound.
the pineapple pineapple crush. Only it was
So I
banana
can go
crush.
through
It
them
was
before you
No,
get rid of
like
my
the
food.
ultimate.
I don't even like
I'm
pineapple
some of
crush.
those are
So
mine.
banana crush. Banana,
And I'm still sure some of those are mine.
I don't
The
like
only
pineapple
thing
crush.
banana flavored I
But
like is
bana-
banana.
But banana flavored pop,
Yeah, that's how most of my clothes.
pop or rum in it. Oh, so good.
I don't like
Say it.
rum. I don't like rum. I don't like rum. Don't
Because
like
like rum
gin.
chata.
Oh no, I do know.
Because
I
like
know
rum
it.
chata.
That's what
Every time
Andrew
she
said,
wears it,
Mom.
I'm
But
like,
you
"Oh,
know
I
there's
like
rum.
that shirt on,
I
you
said,
know?"
but you can't taste it. You mix it with eggnog,
I'm sure I've been missing clothes for years.
like 40-20.
You don't
20%
have to mix it. It's already mixed.
No,
It's like
no, you
Amarillo.
put eggnog in there too. It just makes it creamier. It's way better. I'm telling you, try it.
Well, looks like Baja Rose. Like Baja Rosa is like strawberry milk to me. I can just drink
But
the
you
bottle.
can decide if I need.
No, Anthony loves strawberry milk.
When Baja
I
Rosa,
haven't-
when
yeah.
Baja Rosa first came out, it's like strawberry milk. I just drank the whole bottle.
But yeah, no,
This is a good strawberry.
I wish that I
Best
still
strawberry milk I
had
ever had.
my Uncola glasses. I had 4 Uncola.
Uncola.
So yeah, the state fair ended on the 23rd.
Remember, they were wider at the bottom and then they got narrow at the top. The ball-headed black guy, 7-Up, the Uncola.
Yeah.
I loved his voice. He should have narrated books. He would have been a great
I
narrator.
I think I have a couple. I have one of those glasses downstairs.
I had them when I
Upside
left
down 7
home,
Up glass, right?
and I just, that was 40-some years ago, and they just got lost in the shuffle somewhere. They've either gotten broken or somebody has like, oh, that's cool, and you got to know my family folks, slid it in their pocket or their purse and walked out with it.
No way.
Me and my sister still
$25 for a set of 4.
Yeah, but it's not the same as the ones that, the original ones. They've
Where are you
never
going?
been used.
These
I
are
had them.
pre-owned.
I bought them and never used them. Like one at a time. Back in the 70s, I bought these because I thought they were cool, and I saved my pop bottle money, and I went and got me some. But back then, it was like, I don't know, 53 cents for a glass. That was a lot of money back then.
I remember like our big thing up here was during Olympics, you go down to the gas station, spend 23 cents, you get a Olympic glass, right? You got some, don't you, Crystal? You got some 1981 freaking Calgary Olympic freaking glasses, don't you, from Petro Canada? I know you do.
I don't have any. Never got one.
Really?
Yeah.
Every Olympics I had here, there was still the glasses that came Tiger. It was just the worst.
Yeah, I remember. I don't remember what year. Those 3-liter ones. Like, I should have said to myself, like, I should have just kept it for a good reason.
I remember 3-liter bottles. Man, I can't. That's been a while since we had those.
Yeah, I know. I think it was early 90s, I think.
3-liter bottle.
Yes, they used to have 3-liter bottles.
A 3-liter pop bottle like that. 3-liter soda bottles were introduced in 1985. Doesn't even say when you
I
discontinued
thought
them.
it was around the time I graduated.
Coca-Cola. Oh, that Coca-Cola and RC Cola.
Nah. I remember RC Cola. RC is what my dad preferred. My mom preferred Coke. And of course I preferred neither one of them.
Well, see, so RC Cola was about half the price of Coke and Pepsi.
Right.
So
so that we drank a lot of
drink
our
a lot of
steak.
pop. That was what you went with.
Well, even as a kid, I did not drink that much pop. Water, I would rather have water. Once in a while, I wanted something like that.
I drank a lot of pop at my my aunt and uncle's at the bookstore, but we have that pop shop pop, right? And they had blue cream soda there.
No, we never had one of those down here. Oh, I mean, they were around, but not where I grew up.
But my aunt and uncle, they originally had a tandy store. Then it turned into a Radio Shack. Then it turned into a Book Nook. And I used to just go down there and read all the comics in the back, right?
Once they got the books in there.
But they still had all the Radio Shack stuff.
I don't even think we have a Radio Shack here anymore. I think they all closed here.
No, Radio Shack's closed down.
Was it Circuit City closed down?
Circuit City's closed down. Future Shop's closed down in Canada.
And Staples? I don't think we have any more Staples in West Virginia.
Yeah, we got Staples here.
No, I
I
have not seen a Staples around in this area for probably 15 years. Because there was one down in Barbersville, and that's the one I like to go to because it was easy to get in and out of, traffic-wise. The other
Radio Shack.
Mall, and I didn't like those.
Radio Shack filed.
Radio
Shack filed for bankruptcy in 2015.
Yeah, I miss Radio Shack too. We had a Radio Shack local.
Okay, so Radio Shack declared bankruptcy in 2015, and they got bought out by General Wireless, and they filed for bankruptcy in 2017.
Well,
they got bought out by Unicommerce Group in 2023, and now they're going to relaunch it online with some physical stores. Oh, dude. Crystal, did you hear they're going to open up some Zelda stores? Oh, and Totem. They're going to reopen some of the Totem stores.
I've never heard of
and a couple Zelda stores. Or not Totem. PV Mart. All our PV Mart shut down. All PV Mart shut down in May, June. And I guess they're going to reopen some of them back up.
Well, all the 7-Elevens around here closed down year before last.
I can buy.
And guess what I found out today? Because 7-Eleven went bankrupt. So they had to close all their stores. But somehow they acquired Speedway. So all of their stores closed as 7-Elevens, but they took on all the Speedway stores. Now, how does that work?
I'm not sure.
It's nice to be rich, huh? Get away with a lot of stuff. How can you go bankrupt and then acquire an entirely same kind of sport
franchise?
But yeah, an entire franchise. All of them are now 7-Elevens. Well, they sell 7-Eleven products.
Hey, 7-Eleven is closing. 7-Eleven is closing more than 400 locations in North America.
Yeah.
But in the 90s, apparently in the 90s, 7-Eleven was in $5 billion of debt. They declared bankruptcy, and they actually made a comeback. But not more stores, but now they're closing 400 more stores now.
And they're closing the stores and buying up
because all Circle K, everybody's going to Circle K.
We don't have Circle K.
Here. We had Max 11, and Ready Mart, and Circle K bought out all the Ready Marts and the 7-Elevens. Petro-Canada bought out one of our 7-Elevens, and then Chevron took over Canada. so it's now going to be an on the go, which is Essos, and then Circle K is in 90% of the 90% of the gas stations now up here. There's one 7-Eleven left in town on the far southwest end.
Okay, I have to go to bed.
I prefer Circle K over 7-Eleven anyway, though.
Yep. I thought that
Yeah, we're gonna shut this down
had
anyway.
Circle K out west, but I don't think there's ever been Circle K in West Virginia, to my knowledge. But I will.
You guys also got those.
Tomorrow.
You guys also got Buc-ee's down there too. We flying J's.
Miss Chris,
I'm
I
gonna
have
head
more
up.
stuff to send to you. Your package was not completely full.
Night, everybody.
But we are off
Hey,
tomorrow too.
yeah,
So what are you guys all doing tomorrow? I gotta do more woodworking. I know that.
I need
My hat is coming along. My hat is coming along. I think I got one more row to do, and then I gotta start closing it up.
Yeah, I've got quite a bit of words, I think, still left, but I don't have quite a bit of yarn left.
You gonna play yarn chicken, are you?
Well, I do believe I have this color. I just have to locate it. So I think I have more. We'll find it.
So Chris K made this washcloth. See this?
Let's see. Okay. That's awesome.
Oh, it's kind of cool.
And yes, I will look at it as soon as I can on my phone. When I find my phone.
Okay, you want to see one other thing I got from one of my neighbors around here?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, is that a
You
painting?
get that one? And I was inspecting this one. I don't know if I want to mention my little secret project.
Just did. Nobody watches our show anyway.
But don't tell nobody.
Okay, won't tell nobody. What's that?
Okay. So you buy a diamond dart at Michael's and
No, I got this one as a gift.
from Michael's. Well, what is it? Which one is it?
What is
It's called
it?
Story Night.
Oh, Star Night. Oh, cool. That's gonna be fun. So fun to do. That's big though. It's huge.
And I got this one for his
What? What is that? Look at Jessica's. I seen that one at the TV advertise show store. I seen that one there.
Yeah.
Walmart had it for $9.99.
The wolf one from there.
Cool. Yeah, I know. So I was thinking, Crystal, with that clock one, I was thinking by putting an actual clock on there, a clock movement on there. Mount it onto a board. and then drill the hole in the center. Fill all the rest of the diamonds in, but put actual clock hands on it.
I was thinking of that earlier today. Like,
Because I was gonna go down to either Goodwill or Value Village and buy just an old clock with some cool looking hands on it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yep. Then just pull
Good idea, good idea.
pull it apart.
Hey, Bonnie. How are
Bonnie,
you,
it's time
sweetheart?
for us to say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Not leaving because you stopped. Leaving because we've been on for over 2 hours. And I got work to do.
oh yeah, from the
I'm
other
covered in
day,
dust already.
I'm sitting at 291 still. No, yeah. I'm at 291. I was at 292.
I'm at 255, I think. Remember what I said I was at? I'm fat.
A number. What? What was your question?
For subscribers for me.
Oh, there it is. 228. I'm at
Oh, look.
I'm 228. Oh, subscribers. Oh, we're talking about our weight. So how many are you away, Crystal?
9
Yeah.
Wow.
from reaching
Sure.
300.
9 away. 9 away.
291.
I thought we were talking about our weight. I'm at 228.
You're off the loop.
Wow.
Yeah, anyways, I'm going to be doing this as soon as I finish one more color. I'm going to do another one. But before that, I'm going to take my latte one and into pom-poms and snap them on with the magnet snaps. And I don't remember if I shown this book. Look at what happened there.
I'm not sure.
No.
Just blew me right out.
Here. Try that.
Pom pom pom.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Those are big pom poms if you make it.
Not bad.
Not terrible. On my birthday.
It's pretty cool.
Get her nails done
I know.
and her face done.
No.
Red panda. Oh, here's a panda one. Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of cutting now and shaping, eh?
Nailed
All
it.
right, everybody. I got booted. It's lagging on me right now. Let's all say night, and we'll see you tomorrow sometime.
Really?
Sound like a plan?
Sure.
When I get up, it's going to be in my office. When I get up, like
May even open.
Did you have a chance to see my video yet, or you
Not yet. I have not. This has been kind of like my first kind of day off, so
Oh my!
I will
You
be
wanna
sure to check it out.
you
Yes.
want to see them?
And if I could actually find my phone, that would be so much better. But
I got them right here. This is from my my sportive worker. She went to Alaska trip on a cruise, I should say.
okay. Oh, I think you showed those. Let me see.
I still got my Corel running in the background. I think that's why I just cut it off.
Crystal's got yarn.
This is $20. It's all
Oh, you never saw it.
That's a pretty color.
handcrafted, hand dyed.
I like that color green. It's a different kind of green. It's not just green.
That's the yarn she was going to show us the other day that she did. That was the last. That it's Alaska green.
And there's that burgundy.
Ooh, that's real pretty. Really pretty.
There's that one. Oh, there's.
Is that like a black or is that a dark red?
It's like a purple. I don't know. It looks like a deep purple in a way.
Okay. I mean, it looks dark.
Yeah. This one, there's two of them. And these are little sparkles.
Ooh, that's got sparkly.
There's that one. And so, and the.
Ooh. Pretty. Those are
So
real
these
pretty.
were a mystery.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's that pamphlet I showed you, that hand dyed. Oh. It came from here.
Okay, I can't. My eyeballs are. What does that say? Sorry, I can't see.
I will message it to you.
Okay. Well, as soon as I find my phone.
Where did you put last place you had it?
I've looked everywhere.
Probably in the fridge. Oh, in the fridge. Did you look at the fridge yet?
No.
You never know.
It's not in the refrigerator. No, not in the refrigerator. Not in the pantry.
Well, you know what you need to find my phone app. You got to find my phone app on your computer. Do you even have the Find My Phone app on your phone?
Huh. I have to say thank you, Bonnie, for calling me because I found my phone. In the sink.
Where was it? In the
the
sink. Were you trying to wash it?
Apparently.
Did you get a virus? Were you trying to wash the virus out of it, so and sanitize it out?
Apparently. Thank you, Bonnie. Oh, excuse me, Bonnie.
So, anyways, my next color for that is this one. Like pinks and grays, and whites. Okay, there's the colors go with it.
And it's almost dead.
Yeah, here. So I'm gonna have to go.
And I'm going to go do some surfing.
Ooh, don't have too much fun. And we'll see everybody tomorrow. See you mañana. Bye, friends.